Hello, I am Hammet. I came here 4 years ago to paint House Rainbow across from Westport Baptist Church. And then I just sort of fell in love with the place and decided to stay. And a friend was just telling me that some legislators are complaining how loud we are, and it's kind of funny because a year ago, when I decided that I'm definitely putting my claws in and staying here, I found an organization called Loud Light, and that's about us being loud and being the light that the state needs. But today, we come together in the People's House with the awesome authority of this state's Constitution, wherein it says that all political power is inherent in the people, and it calls us to consult for the common good, to instruct our representatives, and to petition the government for the redress of grievances. But a constitution is empty words if it is not lived out, and we are facing legitimate problems in our communities. We're here to live out that constitutional duty. If we want to demand meaningful change that improves the real lives of Kansans, we cannot be divided. Focused on our own struggles, we are so small. But when I don't see my struggle or your struggle, I just see the struggle. We are a force. And we can achieve the change we need. It doesn't matter what your main cause is, what your religion is, what your political party is. We don't have the luxury of debating our ideologies. We have one cause, one party, one platform. This entire agenda is one item. It's people. The party is people. The platform is people. The agenda is people. We can focus on our shared dreams, and that does not mean that we ignore the different obstacles that different communities face. It means that we embrace them, that we stop acting in isolation. It means we learn about each other. We show up for each other every time. We show up and we build power. People power. And we use that power and we go victory to victory. And we don't go home when we win our own personal victory. We stay together until every battle is won for every person. And to win, we have to be a larger, more inclusive coalition. That means each of us must grow our hearts and minds. And that even if you don't agree on every issue in this agenda, that you recognize unity is our best chance. We're up against an immoral, absurd amount of political money that is corrupting our world. It's disenfranchising us left and right. So we must be more strategic than we have ever been as a people. You need to not just know who your legislators are, you need to make them know who you are. And if they don't care about who you are and what you're going through, you need to work hard to make sure they never hold that office again. If you don't hold them accountable, no one will. You are the moral witness. It's critical that you deliver this people's agenda that's in your packet, and if you didn't get a packet, we'll have some more up here in the front. And you fill out the back. You can find their office on the website we have, and we have lots of people that will be helping you out. If they aren't in the office, just leave the agenda with them, even ask for a call back. Then at 1:30, we have committees going on, and we encourage you to go to a committee you care about, because this is where the government really can work. This is where you can show up whenever it's in a small group and you can determine how these laws look. This is about us being strategic as a people. Raise your hand if after this rally you're going to deliver this to your senator and to your representative. Good, because the real work isn't here at the rally in the rotunda. The real work is taking this moment into your bones and committing yourself to following through, to turning this moment into a movement. Our movement. Let this people's agenda be a statement to the legislature. Many Kansans were asleep. Many felt unaffected. But now we realize that we are all affected. And a giant is awakening. The giant force of a people united, who allowed themselves to be pushed but will be pushed no more. We don't want revenge. We want what was promised. We want our human rights, our constitutional rights. We simply want what is right for people. Dignity and opportunity. We demand it. May it be so.